Welcome to the Valdez Family Homestead, and thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are new to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we are going to bring you some exciting content here in the near future. Don't miss out on any of it. Also, go ahead and hit that like button because it just helps us out a ton here on the channel. Let's go ahead and get into what we are doing today here on our tiny homestead. So as you can see behind me here, there are two boxes. It is called the Zoovilla chicken coop is what we're gonna be building today. So I picked this up from Home Depot. I'm gonna give you guys an unboxing. I'm gonna put it together here on the channel with you guys. And then I'm gonna give you my thoughts on what I think of this. Of course, I'm always gonna tell you this. I know there's been a few things here on the channel that we've gotten pre-built, but this is just one that I've had ordered way before I got my chickens. I've had this sitting in my garage, getting ready to be built for probably about 4 months now. And we're finally doing it. We got our chickens the other day. They're 2 weeks old. And when they turn about 6 weeks is when you start transitioning them out to their coops. So right now I got them in the chicken run out there, just them getting used to being outside. They love it. They hate when I take them in at night. If you missed those two videos of us getting our chicks and the build of that chicken run there behind me, go check out those videos on the channel right now. But today we're gonna go ahead and unbox these and then give you my thoughts. So let's go ahead and get into it. I will go ahead and leave a link in the description below for this chicken coop as well. But here it is. We've got everything from box one separated out here. So what I'm gonna do is take a look at the instructions and see if we can start building with just box one or if I'm gonna have to go ahead and open box two as well. One compliment on this company, everything was packed very neatly, had extra padding on everything, so that is outstanding. A lot of this stuff, they'll just chunk it in there and one and done. One thing I also wanted to call out that is very impressive, if you've ever seen those cheap chicken coops that you can get, well, they're not cheap. They cost quite a bit, but they're cheaply made from Tractor Supply. The roofs are very flimsy. They're made out of some material that's not roofing material, and the wood on that is basically two thin sheets of particle board put together, and inside is all hollow. This one is one solid sheet of wood, and then on top they put actual roofing components on there. Since I've already got you guys here as well, I'll go ahead and show you the name and the model number of this chicken coop, so if you want to pick it up. As I stated, I picked this one up from Home Depot. Not sure if this brand is sold anywhere else or if you can get it directly from the manufacturer. I will go ahead and leave a link in the description below for this chicken coop as well. But here it is. It's the Zoovilla, and then right there is your model number for this. It does require you to have both boxes at the same time. The only reason I'm assuming they ship this out in two separate boxes, it's a lot of stuff that comes in these boxes, and due to weight and shipping sizes is, I'm assuming, the reason that they are shipping these in two boxes. So if you do order this chicken coop, just know this. I got my first box, and then a couple days later, I got the second box. Just wanted to let you guys see as well, these are stamped. So if you can see there is the 11, and then here's just a different part just to show you. So that one right there says 28. So that's just a nice touch. It makes it easier on the build, less of a headache. By less of a headache, I mean, if you watched my last video of our greenhouse that I got, you'll know what I'm talking about. But go check that video out as well. Okay, got everything unpacked here. So now for the fun part, and see if I can stop Apollo here from stealing any parts from me. He loves to run by, sneak some screws away or a piece of board, so I got to keep an eye out on him. I might be ending up missing a piece if I do not. So let's get to building. all the way around. Put it on top of it. So the sun's starting to set here on the homestead. We're gonna see how much more we can build of it today. Hopefully we can get it pretty much done. Still got quite a few steps that we gotta take here before we can be done. So we'll see if we can finish it out today, or we'll have to continue another day, finish it up tomorrow. As you can see, I got most of it built out here, but still quite a ways away from being finished. It's another day here on the homestead. Yesterday when I had initially started building the chicken coop, it got kind of late, so I wasn't able to finish the build on camera with you, but I'll kind of go through it. It's a very simple build, very quick build. Let's take a look at it. I still got a few things I'm going to do on this coop before I call it done, but here it is. And it's a cool rainy day here. It rained quite a bit last night, so glad I finished it out before it rained, so this roof was able to protect the inside. So I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna caulk all of this here just to give it a better seal on the top of the roof here. So I'm just gonna caulk all of that. But here's a look at the chicken coop. So this one has a chicken run at the bottom as well. So they can come into here, they can go throughout the bottom there. What I'm gonna do is this back part right here, I'm going to be attaching to this chicken run. So I'm gonna open this up here and I'm gonna take a staple gun and staple it to the chicken run so they can go from their chicken coop into the chicken run. Let's go ahead and finish taking a look at the chicken coop here. Let's walk around it. So there is that side. Then you got a little vent back here for them. So during the summer, you want to let in a little cross ventilation there. You can open up this window up top here. And then right in here is going to be our nesting boxes. So got two little latches here. And then there's their nesting boxes. So there's 3 nesting boxes, and that's perfect for 5 chickens, because I know a lot of chickens for some reason like to use the same nesting box as the other chicken. So we'll see how it goes with my chickens, but 3 boxes is plenty for 5 chickens. Then you got a little window here. You can see their roosting sticks in there, so possibly at night if you want to come take a peek at them and see them sleeping, you can. And then it has a pull-out tray here, so you know when they do all their business on there, it's for easy cleaning. You just pull this tray out and you're able to clean up after them. And so that'll be perfect because we use all this stuff for compost. So I'll be putting some straw there. And so we'll clean that out, and then once it's ready to be cleaned, we'll use that as compost. So that's perfect. So you got that little window there. I'm gonna latch this back up. And then you got access to a bigger door where that same window is. So if you need to do a little bit more thorough cleaning, you're able to open this whole thing up here to gain access to it. All right. Let's close that up. Then on this side as well, you have access to the chicken run. You have a top latch here. That'll give you, if you just want to open the top part. So that'll give you access if you just want to open the top part. And then here's for the bottom part. And then if we take a look in here, we have the 2 roosting sticks in there where they can roost, you know, go to sleep. And then there's 2 more roosting sticks out here for them to get up on. And then there's the ladder that'll take them in to their house. And you can, this has a sliding door as well, so you can close this up if you want to at night. You can close that up. And then coming to the front here. So this is where I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do, because I still wanna have access to this panel, this door down here. This is where you will be letting them out, because of course I don't want to let them come out to the run whenever, and I wanna give them that extra security. But this door will open here when you wanna let them out into the bigger run or let them out. And it latches up there. And there is the hen house. So the build on this was very easy. I enjoyed building it. I wish I could have finished it here with you guys, but like I said, it got really late. There's no way you would have been able to see what I was doing. I just wanted to get it finished yesterday. Didn't want to leave anything till today. I'm glad I did, because it was pouring last night, and so this roof gave it that protection. And so overall, I think if we take care of this chicken coop, it'll last us quite a bit. Of course, it's not going to be, you know, the type of wood if you would have went out to the store and build it out on your own. It is fairly cheap wood that was used for this project. But the roof, I'll tell you, is 10 times better than anything you can get at Tractor Supply. As I had stated earlier in the video, the one that they use at Tractor Supply is literally 2 particle boards put together, and it's completely hollow in the middle. If you go check out people's videos that have done reviews on those, within maybe not even the full year, they're having to figure out something else to do with the roof if they're even gonna keep that chicken coop. So it is a very good size for 5 hens. I would say max 5 hens, because you want to give them their space as well. You know, chickens will start picking on each other if they don't have enough room, especially if you don't have something like this, if you don't have another run for them to go to and have more space to run, and if you're not going to let them free range. 5 chickens max on this house. It is a good size house, and I'm happy with it. Family loved the design of it. It is a pretty little house. I'm gonna give it an 8, and I would say if you need something on the fly, pick this one up. It's a good little chicken coop, and it'll last you just depending on how you care for it. I'm probably gonna run some, I'm gonna put some anchors on each side, and then I'll run a strap down the middle, because we do get pretty high winds here, so just for extra precaution, I'm gonna anchor it down. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you once again so much for being here with me on the Valdez family homestead. But until the next one, see you guys later.